Hey guys, so this video is all about my new wheel set that I just got built, just got finished. Basically I spec'd it and he made it so. The reason I say that is a lot of hubs now, there's not a whole lot of diversity for a 12 mil through axle hub. They'll accept a disc rotor. For cyclocross, there's a million different standards, even though they're all freaking different. And anyway, so what ended up happening was I got a TT Swiss hub with a 6-bolt rotor on there. It's a 160 to fit my Kona Major Jake, and then it's the 350 hub. They actually came in a 12 mil, but they did not come with the road free hub body. They came with a mountain bike free hub body. So we had to get that spec'd out and changed out. They're the 32 spokes. So I went with a 32 spoke front and rear. And then for the front hub, which is I find really weird, is the front is also DT Swiss 350. With a 6-bolt, and for a 32 they only came with a 15 mil through axle, so I had to get basically those spacers switched out and a 12 mil put in. So we got those done, and then for the rim I actually went with the WTB I-19 frequency I-19 team Cyclocross rims. With those I can actually run a 35 mil tire, which I can buy for 35 bucks a piece, and then I have a wider range of tires to select from through Continental, but they actually will measure just under 33 mil. So that's a lot of money savings there, opposed to buying a tire which is 75-80 bucks a piece. Which kind of sucks. Like, I know the Cyclocross Kings, which I run all season, has a good all-around training tire. The 35C tire is 35 bucks. The 32 mil tire, which is pretty much exactly the same, just a little bit narrower, is 75 bucks, 80 bucks, depending on where you get it. Same tire, just different width, and because they know you can race with it, they charge X amount of dollars. So anyways, I got those all made up. I went with the Shimano RT-86 rotors. They have the ice technology, so they stay cooler, which really isn't a problem with cyclocross rotors. But you do run into that problem with the downhill mountain bikes, with the big heavy bikes, big speed, pulling on the brake right away to stop. But I like these because they have an aluminum spider. The core of the rotor is aluminum, and then the braking surface is stainless. So stainless gives you that rigidity. It also will not wear out as fast as aluminum will for basically wear. Any dirt and whatnot that gets into your rotor brake pad, if it was aluminum, it would destroy it. But the aluminum core actually allows the heat dissipation. So stainless is, because I noticed this, is stainless does not conduct heat at all. That's why we have such a big problem when we weld it, that it distorts so much, because basically right where you're welding gets really hot, but then you go an inch away and you can almost hold on to it, depending on how thin or thick the material is and how much heat and how long you've put the heat into it. It does not disperse the heat. Where mild steel, your typical steel you see in buildings, that disperse the heat very well. Aluminum, it doesn't distort as much, because like it's like copper. Copper is the same way. it bleeds the heat right away. Like, it transfers heat at a phenomenal rate. And that's also the problem with welding aluminum is it transfers heat too fast. So when you start, you don't have enough heat, you don't have enough heat, you don't have enough heat, and then you're way too hot. That's why you have a foot pedal and TIG. But anyways, yes. So I like, the reason I got these though was they're so much stiffer. If you go with a single piece that's machined out of a single thickness of stainless steel, they just flex too much, way too much. The rotors that came standard on my bike are the SRAM rotors, and I did notice that just riding down the trail, not even braking, not even cornering, just they'd come out of true, even though all the bolts were torqued up. So I went with these. Haven't been able to get on a ride with them. Working way too much. Basically every time the weather lets up where I can actually ride and it's not -20 outside, I'm working at the mine 14-hour days, which really sucks. But these wheels, I cannot wait to test them. I cannot wait to get back to ride my bike. I have not ridden it since my last race on the 31st of October. But yeah, I cannot wait to try these wheels out. They've held, they're true. You know, they have the right tension on them. They look right, they feel good. But yes, and yes, you pay a little bit more when you get wheels built at a store, but they will last, and you get to spec them with whatever you want. And sometimes, like, well, tires, rims and wheels that you order online, they're really hit or miss. Like, if you're, you know, I got really lucky. These hubs are phenomenally good. The rims are nice. They haven't distorted. I haven't even messed with them, but I know a lot of other people buying rims online, just nothing but problems, and then they can't send it back. It's extremely hard to send it back. Where if I have a problem with my wheels, if something does not fit, if something does not work, I can take it back and we can make it right. But the nice part about building your own wheels is, like I said, you get to spec with what you want and you know what you're gonna get. Where you order online, you don't really know. But yes, this is my new wheel set. Cannot wait to give it a try on the Cyclocross bike. Hopefully, whether that's up before I leave to go home. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you think. What would you spec a Cyclocross wheel or a road wheel at? What are your favorite hubs? Favorite rotors? Rims? Just let me know down in the comments below. Thanks.